We are live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. A new painting series. A new painting series starts today, where I am painting every other week, starting today, every other Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Gracie Shack, my guest artist, will be painting every other Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I read the chat for her on her turns to paint, and she reads the chat for me on the time that I paint.
Yeah.
So thank you, Gracie, for reading the chat.
You're very welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, we have somebody in the chat. Who is it?
We have Goswina.
Oh, Goswina, the most loyal supporter.
He certainly is. Very kind of you, Goswina. Thank you.
So kind of you to come by here, even though you were at my morning live stream, Goswina. Thank you. Maybe she's very intrigued to see me paint live. Like It's been a long time since I painted live.
I was going to say it must have been, yeah. What was it? The koi fish you painted? I think was.
Yes, the koi fish. I painted that like about 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. Wow, 6 weeks.
I do use gloves because alcohol ink. You really don't want it like soaking into your skin. It's probably best not to have that. Ooh, it feels hot. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Look, yeah. Sorry, carry on. Carry on.
Believe it or not, I'm having camera problems that did not show up in my test run. Where I am painting upside down today. You don't know it, but I am. I'm painting upside down, and we'll have to figure out my camera problem. I don't know what it is because it did not show up in my test run.
It always happens, doesn't it? It's like when you're a live streamer and you do your live stream tests, nothing like no gremlins happen. And then when you come to just a few minutes before you start streaming, it's like bada bing, bada boom.
And if you can hear it outside, I don't know if you can hear it, but my husband's cutting the lawn right outside the window, so it's hugely loud. And I have the window open because I have to have ventilation when I do alcohol ink painting, or else I get a terrible, terrible headache.
Yeah.
And everybody, and even if you didn't get a headache, it's kind of a little bit toxic. And everybody, if they do alcohol ink painting, they should have a window open and the best ventilation that they can get. Well, for me, the best ventilation I can get is having a window open, and that's good enough for me. I don't get headaches that way.
Yeah.
And I use 91. Let me go over my materials. I use 91%. You should not use 70% alcohol. It's better to use 91% or stronger. But in the United States, I can never get 99%. So I use 91%, which is good enough. Isopropyl alcohol, which is like rubbing alcohol that you use for like rubbing alcohol for rubbing. Like if you cut yourself or something, it's that same kind of alcohol. It's nothing special. No special alcohol. Yes. And yes, go ahead.
Sorry. I've learned quite a bit today, one way or another. I've learned quite a bit today.
Say that again. My husband's right outside the window cutting the lawn.
Oh, well,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. Don't worry.
Now I can hear you. I got my ear right up to the ear. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying that I've learned quite a lot of things today. I've been researching the odd thing, and it's amazing just how much you pick up of like different art mediums, or you just learning about stuff. And I really enjoyed it actually, Diana, learning.
Yes, and this is Paint and Chat, and so we will be chatting, and actually Paul is coming on the. I think Paul is coming on the stream. I mean, he's coming up on the panel too, Gracie. But you'll be reading the chat. Only you read the chat. But this is masking fluid. If you can see this discoloration right here, that's masking fluid that I have put on my paper, and I'm going to paint all on top of this. And then I use this thing for taking off the masking fluid.
Oh.
It's actually a rubber cement remover, but this is not rubber cement. I don't think it's called masking fluid. Maybe it has some of the same properties as rubber cement. So I'm gonna check the time for a minute because I'm gonna see whether I'm gonna send a link to Paul now.
Yeah, I had a good chat with Mr. Paul this morning. He's
You did?
yeah. We were talking
Nice.
about my painting, that waterfall that he said he wanted
The
to buy.
waterfall.
Yeah, that is so cool. I've never had anybody shown interest in buying my artwork. So that's like, that's like cool, really.
I know, that's excellent.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so I just want, who's in the chat now?
Oh, we have Nature's Simplistic Beauty Motivation. We have Katrina and we have Mr. Jackson. Yep.
Oh, nature. I couldn't understand what you said. Nature Simplistic Beauty Motivation. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, a friend of mine. Yes. Hi, Nature. Hi, Ian. Hi,
Hi,
again.
hello.
And on the panel, we're expecting. This is paint and chat, so we're going to expect. On the panel, we're expecting Paul's Blind Soup for the Soul. He's going to join us because this is a paint and chat.
Paint and chat. That's got a good ring to it, Diana. And I'll try my very best not to interrupt, but it's kind of, it's just one of those things that's going to happen, isn't it, really? I mean, but,
let's see if you can see my inks. My inks look like this. They come in tiny little bottles like this because you don't need a lot of ink. And I have all my shades of green out because I'm going to be painting like an abstract jungle, just jungle kind of effect behind the bird of paradise.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yes, most alcohol inks come in these small bottles, and you don't use them. You don't use them up that fast because they're so intense. They're very vibrant and intense colors. So I'm going to start dropping it on.
Yeah. So how do you, what do you do? Do you just pour them on top of the paper and then?
No, there's different techniques. I could put alcohol on first and then do it. I could paint it on, which I will. I will be using a paintbrush to paint it inside the flower. That's when I'm going to start using a paintbrush to paint the colors inside the flower. But for the background, it's going to be, you're going to watch, it's a technique that, it's going to be a technique that I use with a cotton ball. And also I'm going to be using a lift off technique where I'm going to lift off the ink with alcohol to paint, to make a big jungle leaf kind of behind it, in front of and behind the flower, because I think that this straight line is like too severe and I want to put some leaves like in front of it and behind it. So I'm going to start shaking up my inks. You should shake them up. And I guess I'm going to start with light colors, my light greens first.
Yeah.
But this is different than watercolor. Totally different. You wouldn't do like this with watercolor, right? And hold on. Sometimes you can get some of the same effects as watercolor, but it's different. Yeah. So you're going to see, I'm going to spread this around. I'm going to initially spread this. I'm going to get my cotton ball now. Okay, now I want to fill it. This is my 91% isopropyl alcohol. You should 91% or greater. You should use not 70%. And I'm going to have a clean cup and a dirty cup. So here's my clean cup. And here's my pipette for dispersing the alcohol on there.
Yeah.
And there's so many different techniques to use in alcohol ink. I'll be just using a few techniques today.
I've seen.
Let me get my cotton balls.
That's all right. Nature Simplistic Beauty Motivation says, paint and chat sounds good. That is a good channel name. You should start another channel with that name. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
No, listen, Simplistic Beauty Motivation. Actually, I was thinking of changing my channel name, but I was thinking of changing it to Artfully Blind with Diana, because I have a YouTube expert friend, and he thinks that I really should have the word blind in my name, because he thinks it will pique people's pique people's curiosity.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? I know paint and chat sounds like like a really cool name.
I like that.
But I don't know, like having the word blind in the name.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a good idea. I mean, you're letting people know, I mean.
Yeah,
So
like it could pique, people's curiosity to know that.
yeah,
It could pique people's curiosity
yeah,
for them to know, for them to think like, well, what art and blind, they usually don't go together. So
yeah.
now, okay, so some more of my light colors up here. So you can see the kind of texture you can get with a cotton ball. But I did drop on some alcohol. I did drop on some alcohol there.
Oh, I like that. I like that background.
Well, it's going to get. I'm going to get more contrast in colors. I'm just starting with the light first. Some people would start with the darks. I think I'm going to.
Oh.
I don't know. In some painting processes you start with the darks first, I think.
Yeah. Ian's got a good point here.
Yeah.
The mask is the same as normal watercolor masking fluid, but they are both latex rubber.
Yes, I recently just got about 6 weeks ago. I did get I got masking fluid especially for watercolor because I did have that bad experience with using the masking fluid that I used for this. Did not work well. I ripped up some of the paper. Yep.
Yeah.
So I thought I got Winsor & Newton masking fluid especially for watercolor paper. So I'm hoping that next time I do that, it will be all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're waiting for Paul's Blind Suit for the Soul. He's going to join our panel for the paint and chat.
Paint and chat.
Did Simplistic Beauty Motivation say anything about the channel name? Like being Artfully Blind with Diana?
Yep, she says that's true. It might pique interest to see how you paint being blind. Yeah.
It might pique interest. What?
To see how for people to see how you paint being blind.
Yeah. You know what? You can change your name I think as many times as you want, and I could try it out and just see what happens, and then change it to something else.
Yeah.
Change it back.
Oh yeah.
Paint and Chat's a good name for a channel.
I like that
name for the channel.
Yeah.
I never thought of it as a channel. I never thought of it as for a channel name.
No, I'm rubbish at coming up with really really good names for YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought my birth name is Grace, but everybody calls me Gracie, so I just kind of stuck with that really. So
let's see if Paul's here. No, I keep stacking. Nope.
No, okay. I had a good chat with Mr. Paul this morning. Ian says blind vision, art and chat.
Oh, okay. Say that again.
Blind vision, art and chat.
Oh, I like that. Blind vision, art and chat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one, Ian. Thank you. That I would consider that. Blind vision, art and chat. Oh, I think I like that.
Yeah, I've just stacked in there. I put time, Mr. Jackson. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's hot in here, Diana, but I've got a fan upstairs.
Me too. It's hot in here. I got a fan. But you know what? I'm going to get a personal air conditioner where you don't have to put it in the window.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Yeah.
I'm kind of doing an abstract jungle scene behind the Bird of Paradise. Everybody can see what the finished painting looks like on my the thumbnail cover. This will probably be somewhat different, but
yeah, it's funny how you do like last week when I did what was it I painted last week? A duckling. It's funny how not the duck. It was the beach scene, wasn't it? And they were the same painting idea, but the second one came out completely different to the first. It's
well, you added rocks in that one.
Yeah, and I
didn't have before.
Yeah, and I made the sky really quite dark blue more than the previous one. So yeah. Oh, I like that, Diana.
Yeah, it's building up contrast.
That's it, contrast. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
using the cotton ball is just one technique. I will be using, once I rub off the masking fluid for the bird of paradise, I will be using a paintbrush for paint. I will be using a paintbrush for painting the bird of paradise flower.
Yeah. We just got Madonna Friedman's just come in saying hi, Ian, Gracie, Ian, and Diana.
Hi, Madonna.
Mr. Jackson says, so are you doing the ginger gerbil next time, Gracie? Yes, I am, Mr. Jackson. Yeah. Ginger gerbil.
Tinted gerbil?
Yeah. I'll tell Marmalade you said that.
Actually, you guys, that's funny. You guys, I forget how to alcohol ink paint because during the cold months, unless I wear a respirator, I can't open a window during the cold months and paint. And so I could have kept painting and using the respirator. I could have done that. I just didn't. I slacked off, and I kind of forget. I really forget.
Yeah.
It's almost been 6 months. I did a koi fish painting about 6 weeks ago, but that's it. That I've done in 6 months.
Yeah. The gerbil.
Oh, Paul's here.
Oh.
The Soul is our other friendly guest. They'll be on our panel for help us paint and help us chat with the paint.
Yeah, chat and paint.
But he will not be reading the chat at all. He cannot read. He is a vision. He's legally blind like me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just going to type that answer there.
And hello. And now we're just going to put you. You guys are just temporarily on there until I put you back on.
Hello.
That's just temporary until I get. Hi, Paul.
Hello.
Oh my God.
It's a bit delayed, isn't it? My end. It's a little bit delayed, maybe.
There we go.
There you go.
Well, welcome, Paul. Hello, Paul.
Hello, how was everybody?
We had I am actually painting upside down right now because even though I did a test run like a few days ago where I had my painting up right side up, but for some reason today I cannot get the camera and make it right side up, and I am painting upside down.
Hello, Mr.
I know. Hello, I was looking at it. I thought I had my head screwed on loose.
No. You guys are looking at it right side up, but I am painting it upside down.
Oh, okay.
You guys on the camera, see, I have to have it upside down for you to see it right side up. And that's the technical glitch that's going on today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's saying hello, Paul.
Oh, yes, thank you, Gracie. Yeah, I can't follow the chat.
Yeah, he can't.
Yes, hello, everybody.
Yeah, he is not looking at the chat at all.
And it's quite humorous, Paul, because I've actually put makeup on today for this live stream, and then I'm thinking, why am I bothering putting makeup on? I'm not even on camera.
Oh, so you? I thought you made the mistake that maybe you forgot that you wouldn't be on camera.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
Well, that takes a lot. You know what? It takes a lot of talent for an artist to paint upside down.
Well, this is it's a simple image. It's a simple enough image. Some images I probably couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to add in some current. This color is called current. I want to see. I don't want it to make mud because I forget. This is the thing I forget. You don't make mud that often in alcohol and painting because the color that you put on dominates and spreads out and dominates over the other colors and pushes it away. It pushes it aside. So unless it's wet on wet, it will not if it's wet on dry, it's not going to create mud. But if it's wet, the red and green would mix together and create mud.
Right. I tell you what, be good to paint, Diana, in alcoholic inks is a gecko. A gecko would be a good one to paint.
Oh, I think that I have that as a future thing to possibly consider. It's one of those really colorful tree frogs.
Oh yeah, tree frog, yeah.
That has like those wild, weird colors. Like it has red feet and orange eyes. Like it's really weird colored.
Yeah. Ian Jackson says, Gracie, change your channel name to Ginger Gerbil Art Shop.
And Ian's idea for me was blind. How do you like this, Paul? Blind Vision Art and Chat.
That one's pretty good.
But he really likes Artfully Blind with Diana. You like that better?
Yeah.
He likes Artfully Blind with Diana better.
I think they're both good.
So I have masking fluid. So Paul, you don't know, but under here I had masking fluid out the bird of paradise flower, which I will be using this to peel away the masking fluid.
Oh yeah.
And then I will be using paintbrushes to paint in the bird of paradise flower. But right now, the whole background, I'm doing it with this technique. There's so many different techniques in alcohol ink. I'm using this technique with the cotton ball and ink.
Ooh, it's super hot weather here today. What's it like where you guys are?
No, it's cooler. It's cooler today, but it's cool. Lower humidity today. How about you, Paul?
It's like mid 70s, so yeah, not too bad.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, yesterday it was like that too.
Yeah, it's been really quite hot here, so for English people. It's quite warm for us English people today.
65 degrees Fahrenheit is hot for English people.
It is hot for English people, yeah.
Isn't it? That's hot for them?
That's hot for them.
Yeah.
You ever go to England, Diana, if you ever go, and you go to the coast, if you go to Liverpool or Blackpool, there's people in bikinis barely wearing any clothes at all, kind of like Miami, Florida, but it's like 68 degrees, and I'm like, man, how come these people are not freezing?
I know. Yeah.
So they're used to the cold weather. So anything more than like 68 is gonna be unbearable for them.
Yeah. Madonna Friedman says, "Are you using UPO paper, Diana, or another bed?"
Thank you for asking that. UPO paper is what artists many times use, but I found out from a really big alcohol ink artist on YouTube that there's a very good alternative to YouTube. I mean, YouTube paper, right?
Yep.
YouTube paper. No, UPO paper, not YouTube paper, but
YouTube paper. Hey, we're starting off a trend, Diana. YouTube paper. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
YouTube.
I found out a great alternative through this big alcohol ink artist on YouTube. Because UPO paper is hugely expensive. It's about $1. It's about $1 a paper of this size, $1 a page. So I don't like to use that paper. I prefer. She recommended this great paper. That's Kirkland photo paper. I'm actually painting on the back side. See, this is the shiny side of the photo paper.
Oh.
See that?
Yeah.
I'm painting on the back. See, but I'm painting on the back side of this Kirkland photo paper. I got 150 sheets for like $30.
Oh, wow.
So that is a huge savings. And I think it's Kirkland photo paper that's the best to get because there's no logos printed on the back. I think that's why. I don't know why they. I don't know. I think that's why they. A lot of alcohol ink artists recommend that you use Kirkland photo paper, because I think many other photo papers are going to have their logos printed on the back, and this is completely blank side on the back. So it's resin coated, and it's really it works perfectly. You do not have to use Yupo paper, but it is plastic paper. You alcohol inks work best on non-porous surfaces. They do not work well on porous surfaces. So glass, metal, resin coated or plastic coated paper, ceramics, and all of these are. I have all my original alcohol ink creations available in my Etsy shop, and my Etsy shop is a link on in my channel banner in my about section. I've actually almost sold out my collection, which was called Spirit Flow Collection, and I launched that in I think it was last fall, and I think I'm almost selling out the whole collection. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah. How's your dog, Paul?
He's doing okay. He's in the bedroom with me because, you know, the installers, I'm getting flooring put into the house. So there's contractors downstairs as we speak. So I got him up here with me, and man, he must have a lot of gas today because he's stinking up the room.
Oh.
So it's a good thing that YouTube doesn't have smell-o-vision because, yeah,
that would be, yeah. Yeah.
But other than his gas or his flatulence, he's fine. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I will return this, and to you guys, well, you can't tell. This is upside down. Well, actually, you guys can't tell right now, so I can work on it either way, because right now you can't tell. I'm trying to think. Do you think I need to add more greens to this? So far, it's showing a good variety of light, medium, dark greens, and a little bit of pops of warm colors. I didn't know that.
What does everyone think about it in the chat?
How about a bit of gold? Have you got a gold colour there?
Yes, I got gold.
Gold might be a nice addition. What do you guys think in the chat?
Of course, you know, I don't want the background to dominate over the flower. So, like, I don't want it to be that's not going to be the focal point.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it's not like I want to go overboard with, like, some kind of, you know, well, I actually added a little bit more dark right here. So, oh, come on, Conball.
Diana, I love your COVID-19 gloves.
Yes, me too.
No, I actually don't wear these for COVID-19. I like to save my black gloves for camera. I wear my ugly little, like, clear, you know, those like flesh colored ones. I use them for that.
Yeah.
These ones, I use that for going places, because I like to use my cool artistic black gloves on camera.
Right. Kaswina says she likes it, Diana.
Thank you.
Oh, disposable gloves. Yeah.
Now I have to let it dry before I start. I'm gonna have to let it dry, just not too long. Alcohol inks dry very, very fast, but I am just gonna make. They do dry very, very fast. I am going to let this, so I can. I'm gonna let this dry for maybe a couple minutes or so before I think the next step is peeling off the masking fluid, and then I will.
You could use a hair dryer.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
You could use a hair dryer.
Yeah.
yes, on cool setting because we don't want to melt that masking fluid.
Yeah.
That masking fluid has some rubber in it or something. No, I don't think it's going to take long. Let me see. Hold on, because I can sit back and chat. This is paint and chat. But let me.
Oh, okay.
Let me touch this.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do.
It's mostly dry anyway. This is dry. Alcohol dries like super fast unless it's a huge pool of alcohol that you use with it. If you use a huge amount of alcohol with it, then it is going to dry slower.
What kind of gloves are those that you got your thumb exposed? What kind? Did you cut the thumb?
I pulled the thumb off.
Oh. Okay.
I do want it dark around the edges. That acts like a frame. Oh yeah, and Gracie was saying gold. I might add gold late. Maybe I don't know if I want to add gold today. Thank you for the idea, but I think I do want to make it a little like a frame. It helps to make things like darker around the edges. It acts kind of like a frame.
Ian says, leave it as it is, Diana. Make sure it's fully dry before you take the masking fluid off. And is it Designs by CADPRO? They've just entered the chat.
Hi, Designs by CADPRO. Yes, he's a valued channel member. His link is down below in the description box. He's a wonderful shout out to Designs by CADPRO. He's a wonderful art channel. Check him out with he's a multimedia artist. He does tutorials in oil pastels, acrylic, acrylic and oils. I think I've mostly seen his tutorials in graphite and oil pastels, but I think he also does tutorials in acrylic. So shout out to Designs by CADPRO. His link is in the description below because he's a valued channel member. Thanks so much for stopping by, Designs by CADPRO.
Yeah. And don't forget to share this live stream on all of your social medias too.
Yeah, and your community page. If you have 1,000 subscribers or more.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty hot today, Diana. I'm not sure the exact temperature. I'd have to check, but I'm guessing it's in its late 20s here.
Oh, I have no idea about Celsius. When you say 20s, I'm like, what is that? I'm like, that is freezing. The 20 degrees is freezing. Come on. I have no idea. I feel like Fahrenheit is better. 100 degrees. You know what 100 degrees feel like? That is freaking hot.
Yeah. The hottest.
100 gives you the idea.
Yeah. The hottest.
Well, you know what's interesting is that the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit, for us Americans, when the temperature, goes from let's say 80 degrees to 75 degrees, that's only 5 degrees difference, but it's more finite. With the Celsius, you would have to do, for example, 19 Celsius, and then 5 degrees for us would be like 19.4. It's kind of silly saying the decimal point. So I think the Fahrenheit's better too, Diana.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna hear it from Ian.
Oh, that's just too bad.
That's just too bad. Yeah. Oh, dear.
Okay, now I do have to wait for it to dry because I just added more wet. I added a little bit darker around the edges. Okay. Let's see. I just want to make sure that in between the spaces of the. I can always go back into the paintbrush though.
Katrina's got some new paintbrushes.
Guswina, what?
She's got some brand new paintbrushes.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah.
What kind of paint? You mean like one-haired paint? No, I mean, she loves working in small paintbrushes. Is it a bunch of small paintbrushes? or all different sizes?
Uh,
Oh, I forgot. I'm going to spray this. Okay, so this is, I have this in a spray bottle. I reused this as a spray bottle for something else, and after it became empty, I have 91%. And now spraying is another technique that you're going to watch. Spraying is another technique of manipulating the ink.
What's in the spray bottle, Diana?
What is that?
What's in the spray bottle?
It's alcohol.
Oh, okay.
It's 91% alcohol.
yeah.
Be careful. Don't use too much of that because you might have to make sanitizer.
What? It's very sparingly.
I'm making a joke. I was saying don't use too much because you might have to use it to make sanitizer.
No, I won't.
I actually
To all those hoarders out there that buy up all the sanitizer, toilet paper, and hand soap.
And I am one of those people, Paul. I will not tell you how many toilet paper I have, but I do have quite a lot. So
I bet you it's not a whole friggin' garage full.
I don't have a freaking garage full. I do not have a freaking garage full if that's what you're joking about.
Well, there were people, that's what they did. They bought out.
Oh, yes, right.
Yeah.
I thought you were making the joke on me.
no.
Somebody, I thought it was you. Somebody did make a joke about me recently about how I have a whole garage full of sanitizer.
Oh, that might have been me when we were chatting. Yeah.
Oh.
Let me tell you a tip. One of the tips that you can use with alcohol ink is that I learned this from an online teacher that I was taking the class with her. Is using these. You might recognize these, Paul. Puppy pads.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And she uses these. She swears by these, and I bought a whole bunch of them. But on camera, because they're absorbent, and you can throw them away once they get too messed up. But I feel like I thought people on camera would recognize that, and I'm like, I don't want to paint on a puppy pad on camera.
Yeah. Good idea.
Don't worry about what people think, Diana.
Oh, it just bothers me. I don't know. It just bothers me. I do it when nobody's looking.
And Paul, that's exactly what I do. I worry too much about what people think, and I should stop doing that. That's just silly. You know, I mean,
it's hard.
Me and Gracie are similar like that. We're anxiety twins.
Anxiety twins.
Anxiety twins. Yes, thank you, Diana. Thank you. Oh my God, that's fun. Oh, well, I've had 3 cups of tea and my Benadryl for my hay fever, so you guys are going to pay for that now. I'll take, you know, caffeine versus the Benadryl. Oh, you see, you can't.
Well, you guys got what, the paracetamol, right?
Oh yeah, paracetamol. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot another technique I was going to use. Okay, lift off technique. I'm going to paint a leaf. I'm going to paint a leaf behind here, and maybe because I didn't like how severe the straight line was in my design, I'm going to be. And this is called the lifting off technique. Actually, I'm not so familiar with this technique, but I think it's going to be pretty easy. I read about it in my book. So to create let's see, what do I want? A leaf right there, a jungle leaf. They have a jungle leaf going like that. I don't like that design. The jungle leaf.
I like the idea of the leaf. Yeah.
Bird paradises do not have they do not have leaves, do they? I don't think they do.
I don't think so.
I was gonna make like a jungle leaf in front of it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I won't.
I'm just trying to remember if they have a leaf.
I don't think they do, but even if they don't have a leaf, I was thinking of painting a jungle leaf in front of it or behind it. But I'm thinking like I'm not sure. I could always add it later. It's very forgiving. I could always add it later.
Oh, Ian Jackson just said something. Just use a cloth, a J cloth, and then he says, "I got a card from you today, Diana."
Please repeat that.
My
husband is right outside the window doing weed whacking. Okay, go ahead.
Ian Jackson says, "Diana, I got a card from you today."
Oh, yeah.
And then further up the chat, he said, "Just use a J cloth."
A J cloth. Oh, I'm glad you got your card, Ian. Okay, so a J cloth. I don't know what a J cloth is.
I'm just trying to think what a J cloth is.
This is all dry. Alcohol ink dries super, super fast.
And Billy's Big Top says, "Looking good at Artfully Yours with Diana. I've made those changes and added an intro video. Thank you for the advice earlier."
Oh, you're so welcome, Billy Big Top. I'm so glad you joined us here, and spread the word to your friends about my channel reviews and shout outs every Tuesday and Wednesday mornings, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you forget my schedule, just look on my about section on my channel. It gives my live streaming schedule. Spread the word and let your friends know. So glad to see you today here in my afternoon live stream.
Kaswina says that the botanical name for birds paradise is Strelitzia, I believe. And Kaswina says that they have long, small leaves.
She said what? They have small leaves?
Yeah, long, small leaves.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm nodding my head, agreeing with you, Diana, because it's not like you guys can see me. I keep nodding my head and I'm thinking, what are you doing that for? Oh, dear. We have Kicking It with Karen.
Oh, hi, Kicking It with Karen. She's an old friend. Kicking With Karen, we lose touch with each other. Kicking It with Karen, Beyond Sauerkraut. Very interesting name. She's pretty much a big cooking channel, and she just learned. Her and her husband just started gardening, vegetable gardening. They're doing it very simple, and they're doing container gardening on their deck.
Oh, nice.
And they're having really good. I think last time I saw they were starting to have really good results with it. How's the results on your container gardening, Karen?
That's a good name, Kicking It with Karen. Right,
it's Kicking. Her full name is Kicking It with Karen Beyond Sauerkraut.
That's how you pronounce it. That's why I didn't say the whole thing, because I didn't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Hello, Kicking It with Karen. Welcome.
Karen has an awesome dog too. That man is a strong swimmer. It looks like the dog looks like it's a motorboat going through the lake. It's crazy how strong that dog is.
You know her channel?
Yeah, she's got a video of it. She took the dog for a walk, and this dog is awesome.
What kind of dog do you have, Karen? I love dogs.
I'm trying to remember the breed.
Yeah.
I think she's here. You don't need to remember. She's going to tell you.
Oh, yeah. I think maybe American Bulldog? No, I could be wrong.
Oh, Diana, guess what? I'm thinking of getting my guinea pigs this summer. It's just an idea. I might not actually go ahead with it. But I've watched a few channels on YouTube, and apparently, believe it or not, Paul and Diana, they are very good swimmers, which I would never have thought that because they've got really short legs. Yeah, and
are you gonna walk them on a leash?
No, not walking them. I was going to get them at like children's paddling pools, very small little type.
Oh, like a little pool, like a little swimming pool.
Yeah, but I'm not not so sure. I don't know if that's a good idea or because they're so
Why
easy.
not? A swimming pool. That's a little swimming pool. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought it might, get them out.
That's better than taking them out to a lake. You could lose them.
Oh God, I'll never do that.
Yeah, you just have them in a little swimming pool. That way you have control over where they're going.
Yeah, I thought that would be kind of, good for them. Get a bit of exercise,
So that's it. The rubber, the masking fluid is off right now.
Oh, cool. And what did you use to rub it off with? Is that
This is actually a rubber cement eraser or whatever they call it. Rubber cement remover.
Karen says, "Wow, you know it all." I don't know what that's.
Who knows it all? Anyway, I have to put all the caps on my green because I'm not going to be using green for probably a while. I might go back with some green, but sometimes these alcohol inks, I've heard that they could dry out. You shouldn't leave them on like for a real long time with the caps off. So right now I got to go back and put my caps on my greens, and that's about 10 of these.
Right. Karen says that she's just harvested for the first time. Video is out tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Her video's out tonight on. Oh, she just harvested from her container gardening.
Oh, Ian's just put in a link for the J cloth. He's put a link in for Amazon.
Okay. I don't know what a J cloth is.
Thank you, Ian.
Yeah, thanks, Ian. So, as those people that just came in, I have tech issues that I don't know why my camera is doing this. See, for me, this is right side up. That's right side up for me to work, but it's upside down for you. So I have to paint this image upside down today. Which I first I'm like, no, but then when I couldn't figure out, I tried because I did a test run. Actually, I did an unlisted video test run of how to doing this. I did not have this issue, and I do not know why I'm broadcasting on StreamYard and using my iPhone, and I do not know why I'm having this issue where because this didn't happen during the test run.
Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
It's the YouTube aliens, gremlins.
I have to take a restroom break for a second. Let me see what happens if I play me. Oh no, I'm sorry. You guys are gonna chat.
You can play some music while you're gone.
Now here's another test. If I play music, I don't know if it's gonna echo. If it's gonna echo. So let's try this out. If I can play music and it's not gonna echo.
The joys of being a live streamer, right? Thank you for the link, Ian, and I've already done. So what have you
I wonder if Diana was one of the when she was a kid, one of those kids that didn't go to the bathroom before you went on a road trip,
I did go to that.
Go on a road trip, and then it's 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden.
I went to the bathroom before this. I did go, but I've been drinking something, and when I am nervous and I'm drinking something.
I just love giving you a hard time, Diana. You're too easy. It's too easy.
Too easy. Okay, is this okay? How's this? Is it echoing?
I don't hear it. Oh, there we go.
I can't hear an echo.
Is it echoing?
No, that sounds good.
Okay, I'll play this. This is intermission music. Well, they're gonna try to chat. But this fills in.
Intermission.
Whoa, it's so loud.
Well, you know what? In England, they'll be used to that because when you go see a movie in England, they stop the movie and go for an intermission. It blew my mind.
Can you hear? Wait, can you hear the music? I had to take it. I had to pull it away from the camera. Can you still hear the music?
Let me see. I'm gonna have to turn my sound up a little.
I should turn it off.
I can't hear anything.
That's the loudest to go. Can you hear it?
No,
Okay.
no. When you had it in front of the camera, we could hear it real good. So obviously, you need to bring it close to the microphone.
Then I have to. Okay, hold on, like this, like
There
that.
you go. Yep.
Is that good?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, I can hear that. Yep.
Okay. I'll be back in a minute.
Party music. Diana has got everything, hasn't she, Paul? She's got every conceivable thing for YouTube.
She's very entertaining, that's for sure.
Yeah. No, where's the chat? I've got it. There's the chat. Christina says, tell Diana, Gracie, that I sent her the picture of the brushes and she can see them later. I will do, Christina. Typing and talking at the same time. Let's see. Christina. So how are you today, Mr. Paul?
I'm doing really good.
Good. Me too. I'm doing pretty well.
I had a wonderful morning, and the afternoon is starting well too.
Yeah, that's nice. I like having good days. I don't like having bad days. Yeah. Let me see. Who else? We have in chat. We have Kicking It with Karen, Kazwina, Ian. Who else do we have? We did have Billy. Where's his name? Billy's TikTok, but I don't think he's here still now. And we did have Madonna. Yeah, and Hedge, Simplistic Beauty Motivation. Oh,
Did the music get louder all of a sudden? It's like it turned up all by itself.
I know. I reckon she's got a ghost there.
It has to be. It has to be.
Like a YouTube ghost. That would be cool.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If that painting starts to move by itself, I'm out of here.
Oh, yeah, it's got up. That's weird. Yeah. Oh, bit like me that other week, Paul, when my camera started to move. My camera actually started to move during a live stream with Diana, and it was an absolute nightmare. That's like one of the worst things that can happen to you as a live streamer. Oh, the joys of being a live streamer. Oh, we have Meep in the house. Meep's music and cover songs.
Oh, hello, Meeps.
Yeah. Meep's
Was
music.
CADPRO and Billy Big Top come in?
Yeah. Cool. And we have 6 wonderful people watching. Thank you, guys. We have 8 thumbs up, 4. Yep. There we go. What is she doing?
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, she's back. Welcome back. Oh, good.
That was fast, Diana.
Yeah.
No, you're lying.
No, it's fast.
Okay, that's good. And if somebody gives me a super chat, I can't dance, but I can do I can do finger puppets on all 10 fingers.
Ah. Okay.
Man, you're the hardest working YouTuber out there, man.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, and the hardest dancer as well. You put in your hours dancing, Diana.
And what was that?
You put in your hours on for dancing on YouTube.
What about my hours in dancing?
Never mind.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
No, it was my version of trying to be funny, but I failed.
Okay, I'm getting depressed now.
Well, it's okay.
And the
I'll
next
blame
thing
it on the Benadryl.
I'm going to be using yellows, yellow, orange, red, and violet.
Oh wow, those are some nice colors.
And some green. Yeah. I'm going to use yellow and orange right up here, yellow and orange, yellow with orange edges, and then here it's red. I think it's red right on the top and purple underneath the bottom, and then it's a green stem.
Ian Jackson says Paul is just here for the polar bear dancing. LOL.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, polar bear looks just like you, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah, for those newcomers in the chat. Yep. The polar bear is me.
Yeah. Meeps Music's just given Diana £5 in UK money on Super Chat. Thank you,
Oh,
Meeps.
Super Chat.
Yeah.
Oh, who is that? Meeps Music. Hello.
You might have to combine all the super chats and have one big happy dance at the end.
Yeah.
Meeps Music just gave me a super chat. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much.
Music just gave me a super chat. Oh my gosh, I think I have to combine all the super chats at the end, unlike my morning shows where I can give recognition like every time almost.
Yeah.
Meets Music. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you,
Big heart.
Upside down heart.
Sing.
Can you do it upside down so we can see it right?
I'm doing it upside down.
Yeah, but before it was upside. Yeah, that's right.
Now it's right side up, right?
Yep.
Big hearts and hugs to you. Meets Music. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I'm going to do it. I can't do a happy dance on this painting when I'm doing live painting, but I'm going to do a 10-finger puppet dance.
Holy moly.
10 finger puppets, a finger puppet on all fingers, 10-finger puppet dance.
That's got to be a world record.
I've just given you £2 in English money in the super chat, so you've got 2 super chats there. Woo.
Music and cover songs and Gracie Shack. Thank you so much. You said Gracie Shack did too? Gracie did?
Yeah, I certainly did. You're more than welcome.
That's 2 super chats today that I can recognize at some point close to the end, maybe not at the, totally at the end, where I'm going to recognize my super chats by doing a 10-finger puppet dance. Finger puppet dance.
With the polar bear.
What?
With the cute polar bear.
Yeah, that'll be one of them in there.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't open my yellow. Oh, there we go. Oh, what's that? All right, so I think I need to get my palette out. And do I put these greens over here?
Christina's good. Christina's put a load of red hearts in the chat, and she says, from Diana, Meeps Music and cover songs and Gracie Shack. So I said, thank you, Christina.
Oh, what did she do? Oh, she did what?
She put a load of red hearts in the chat and said from Diana.
Nice.
Yeah. Aww.
This is my palette for my alcohol inks. It used to be for my watercolors, but now I realize I can't go back and forth, keep using. It's too much trouble going back and forth. So I have separate palette for my watercolor when I use watercolor infrequently, because I was taking an online art class that was involving a lot of watercolor, which I haven't finished yet. I have a separate palette for that, and this is this is the palette I used to use for watercolor, but I'm using it for now alcohol ink only.
Yeah, that's a cool palette.
Because I can reuse that. It dries and I.
Yeah. Do you know what brand it is? What brand of palette? Or... let me see. I think I'm caught up with the chat. What is it that Ian
This
said?
is a pipette. I got like 100 of these. I got 100 of these pipettes from Amazon for like a few dollars.
Oh, nice.
For dispersing the alcohol.
Ah. Ooh. Ian says that, are you making sure that those finger puppets are social distancing themselves?
No.
Not hard to do with.
It's not going to be a problem.
We're gonna have to break the rules, Ian, on that one.
Yeah. How can you do that? How can you social distance finger puppets?
And anyway, yes, really.
I don't know.
Oh, I need my...
You put one on each finger and you spread your arms way apart.
Oh yeah. It's like
that's just not gonna happen.
It's like my Prime Minister, guys, is Boris Johnson, and he says that we all have to keep 1 metre away from each other. Now, if you go into a restaurant with your family and friends, how in the heck are you going to keep 1 metre apart in a restaurant?
Oh no, they can put the tables apart, but my thing is I don't want to wear a mask in a restaurant when I'm going to eat. It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't.
Right. I would imagine.
Diana, you don't have to.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think. I was wondering about that because I thought it would be ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Absolutely. Oh, I don't know if this person's new, but we have Elsa, the magical artist, saying, hey there, nice painting.
Oh, thank you. I can't understand the name. I'll go look.
Elsa, the magical artist.
Oh, Elsa, the magical artist is a new I don't know. She's new. I don't know Elsa the magical artist. Elsa, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
Thank you, and thank you for your compliment. Thank you for your compliment.
Ian
Orange is next. I want orange. Yes.
I'll be right back. I have to let the dog out.
Oh.
Okay.
But I'll stay online. I'm just gonna put the phone down. I'll be back.
Okay.
What does Ian Jackson say?
Ian Jackson says E.T. could do the social distancing puppets. Oh my goodness.
You guys, I've only painted once in 6 months with alcohol inks, and I forget where I used to do it I used to do it many times a week. When the cold weather started, when the cold weather started, I had to stop alcohol ink painting because I couldn't open my window anymore. But I do have a respirator. But I just did not paint. I just chose not to paint very often with my respirator. So I practically only painted 2 times in the past 6 months with my alcohol ink. And I kind of like forget things.
Yeah.
I had to refer to one of my alcohol ink painting books.
Oh, thank you, Elsa. Thank you for ringing my bell. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Elsa. I like that name, by the way. Elsa.
Oh, thank you, Elsa. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for supporting us, supporting fellow YouTubers in here.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. That's why I like YouTube, Diana.
Very nice.
I like the community
Very
side
nice.
of YouTube. I just think it's really, really,
Yeah, it's not the drama side, the supportive community side.
Yeah.
Right? The supportive community side.
Yep. Oh, Elsa says that she's got up to 1,620. Does that mean subbies? Do you mean subbies there? That's cool, Elsa. Very nice. Oh, I like
what did she do?
She's saying that she's got up to 1,620.
I think I need a brush.
Yeah.
She has 1620 subscribers?
I think that's what she said, yeah. Wow. Very cool.
I gotta get a little tiny brush.
Yep. And we have 9 wonderful people watching. Thank you, guys.
9. Thank you. 9 people in the house. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it. I can do this temporarily for the super chat. Is Meets Music still in here?
Sorry?
Is Meets Music still in here? Because here's what I can do for the super chats right now. Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, he's still here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you.
If you stick around, I will do finger puppet dance. I will do a finger puppet dance later. Here's temporarily. Thank you for the super chat.
Temporarily.
Thank you so much for the super chats. Meet Music and Gracie Shack.
You're welcome. I love those fiber optic ones there, Diana.
Yes, they're fiber optic wands.
Wow.
Thank you.
They are cool. I haven't got a clue what the time is in the UK right now. Where's my watch gone?
Let me turn my lights back on. I turned my lights off just for that to make those show up better. And I got out a smaller brush.
It's just gone 7:15 p.m. Yeah, thank you, mate. That's cool. Good to know. Yeah. Is it hot where you are, mate? Because it's super hot here in the UK right now where I am. Very, very hot. Actually, my computer's very hot too.
Mine is too.
Yeah. Did you know just on the top part of the computer, it's really hot to touch.
Both my phone and my laptop are heating up.
Yeah. Ian says, it's so colourful, Diana, it's given me motion sickness, LOL.
It's giving him motion sickness. It's so colorful.
I think the greens work really well because greens can be a very, very difficult colour to get right.
Really? Listen, me and Ian have totally different color palettes. No. We have totally different color palettes. So I'm not surprised you're going to react that way to my color palette, my color decisions. This yellow is too bright. I want to tone it down. I'm trying to put orange on the edges.
Is that cad yellow? Cad yellow?
I don't know. They don't have names. No. Alcohol inks do not have the same names as acrylic paints. Nope. There's no cad yellow in alcohol ink. Nope. Totally different names. The yellow that could have been dandelion yellow. Or I think it could have been dandelion yellow, but I have a couple other yellows, but it might have been dandelion yellow. No, they do not. No cad red. No. The names in alcohol inks are totally different than what they are in watercolor or acrylic or oil. Totally different names.
Grayscale Paintings just joined in the house. Welcome. Hello.
Oh, hello, Grayscale Painting. Welcome. Hey, Grayscale Painting. Did you find out more about that painting commission? Do you think you're going to take it? Of Hannah? Do you think you're going to take that painting commission that Hannah wants?
Oh.
I sent him a painting commission that I said I couldn't do it. What's wrong? Anyway, I can't do the painting commission, and I sent it over his way.
We have 11 wonderful people watching.
You went like, oh, and I'm like, what's going on? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'm just hot, Diana. I'm just hot.
Oh, okay. We'll see what Grayscale's Grayscale's answer is. I want to know, is he taking that painting commission of that lady Hannah?
Oh yeah, here we go. Anthony says, yes, I spoke to her. I will do it, and thank you.
Oh, good. Because I could not do it, and I'm glad that he's going to be able. I knew there would be an artist that could do it, and then I thought it, and then all of a sudden I thought of you, and I'm like, oh, I bet he could do it.
Yeah.
Awesome. That lady really would like somebody to do it. She was disappointed that I couldn't do it.
Welcome back, Paul.
Thank you. How do you know I'm back?
Welcome back, Paul.
I just heard background noises.
Oh, you heard me coughing.
Something like that, yeah. Hello, Grayscale. And Sir Anthony's in the house. So
I wasn't lurking. I was just waiting for an opportunity to say I'm back.
Without interrupting us.
Lots of hellos in the chat. I like it. It's funny, isn't it, when you say hello to everyone? There's like a million hellos. It's like, hello. Oh. Yeah, I'm caught up with chat, guys, I think.
All right.
Germany, is it Germany Travel? They've just come.
Oh, Germany Travels. Hello. So nice to see you, Germany Travels.
Yeah.
Oh, Ian's going to love this color I'm doing. Woo, I love it. I love pink.
Oh,
nice. It is. I like it.
And I'm going to put purple underneath here as the shadow.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Those are pretty colours. Grayscale, we are now being sponsored today by Downton Abbey. Yeah, it's true. Because he said it's like it's like watching when he hears me talk, it's like an art Downton Abbey.
What?
Oh, never mind. What did he
because
say?
of how you talk, because of your accent, because of how you talk, your accent. I was wondering, what?
But I do like Judi Dench. Judi Dench is awesome. I just don't care for Downton Abbey. No.
Don't feel so bad, Diana. When I visit my family in England, my sister, she really had a thick accent, and sometimes I didn't understand a word she's saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the funny thing is, she was born here in the States, and then went with my parents when they retired because she was still in high school. So it's funny, she was born here in the States, lives in England, and now is a British citizen. And I was born in England and live in the United States. That's how messed up we are.
Yeah. I didn't know that about you.
Your
sister being.
You didn't live, but you did not live. Paul did not live long enough there to get an accent.
Yeah, I was only 9 months. That's it. Yeah, the first 9 months of my life. So.
Yeah. Wow.
So when we'd be at a pub or something, and she, starts talking, and I'd be like, looking at her, and she's like, "Why are you looking so daft at me?" I'm like, "Because I can't understand a word you're saying." And she goes, I said, "You need to speak English." And she goes, "I am." I said, "Well, then speak American, Dan."
I know. And like every time if I do a live stream or whatever, Mr. Paul, I always get, every time, "Are you from Australia?" Every single time. And I'm like, I don't even sound Australian. I could never understand that connection. It's weird. I mean, do I sound like, "G'day, mate"?
Oh, well, guess what people say to me? They say, "Are you from the South? Where are you from the South?" I'm like, "I'm not from the South. I am from southeastern Pennsylvania." And that gets them, because it's like the southeastern Pennsylvania is not the South. But I always say, "Oh, I'm from southeastern Pennsylvania," because so many people have said, "Where are you from the South?"
Yeah, yeah.
I have never spent a lot of time in the South. I have no idea. I've never spent a lot of time in the South, and I don't know what it is.
No, I can't figure that.
Diana is a New Englander.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, I'm not. I'm Mid-Atlantic. I live in the Mid-Atlantic region. I do not live in New England.
No.
Philadelphia is not New England area.
Oh, you're crazy.
Okay.
You're crazy. No, it's not. It's called the Mid-Atlantic region.
Okay. All right. Hold on a second.
New England at all.
Okay. Well, you know what?
New England at all.
Okay. Well, answer this. Baltimore, Maryland, is that New England?
No, that's further south. That's the Mid-Atlantic region. Also, you need to go north. This is New England, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, all of that. Not New York State. Nope, not New York State. I just named all the states that are New England.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right, teacher.
We were like having a geography lesson there, Diana.
Oh, you know what? I would be scared to death if I was in her classroom.
Me too, yeah.
Why? If you were a smart ass, you'd hear. If you're a smart ass, you're gonna either get totally ignored by me or you're gonna hear it from me.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, geography was never my strong point.
Well, I was trying to think. I'm thinking, Man, I mean, okay, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Rhode Island is like right under Massachusetts. To the left of that is
England.
okay. Just to the left of that is Maryland, right?
Yeah.
No, it isn't. You better check your map again.
Oh my God!
It's
Don't have.
Massachusetts, probably.
I love it when she starts getting angry.
I'm gonna go look up a map when this is over.
Not even, I would cut you a break. I would cut you a break if you were lived in England and stuff like that. But you are American and you think that.
I know it's terrible, right? I know.
It's
That's terrible. All right. Next week it's gonna be the Midwest, my area, and I'm gonna test you and then see how much you know.
All right, okay. I might get stuff wrong. You're right. I might get stuff wrong. You're right.
If I remember correctly, I think that you didn't know where the heck Lake Michigan was.
Ian says you've touched a nerve, Paul.
Yep. But I don't want to stress her out. She wants to paint. I don't want. I want this to be a beautiful painting.
Yes, yeah. Let's not. No. Moving swiftly on. Oh, I like that, Diana. That's cool. Madonna says, "LOL, Paul. She's getting louder." Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh God, there I go. I start escalating in my voice.
I like it when she shouts, "No." It's like.
Well, you know what I should have said. You know what I should have said, and I correct myself. Instead of saying New England, I should have said Northeast.
Northeast. Yeah.
She's a Northeaster.
I would agree with that. That is the Northeast. That yes, all those places you said, even Maryland is considered the Northeast.
Oh my goodness. Ian says, almost got the marshmallows out. LOL. Oh, marshmallows.
And there's a.
Oh, man.
And there's competition for East versus West in the United States.
Yeah. I'm not saying a word when it comes to geography. I'll get it wrong.
See, Diana's the Northeast girl. She's not a Valley girl that's out in the West. That's totally different.
Right.
Yeah. I like it when Diana shouts no.
Right.
She can put you in your place.
Oh no, no. She's like, no. Well, do you know, I had a teacher like that.
I have to move this.
I had
Everybody, I have a tech issue today, and I'm painting this upside down. So I get extra brownie points for painting this upside down.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at it upright. I had to put it upside down so you guys could see it upright.
I know.
You're doing an awesome job.
Yeah.
What?
You're doing an awesome job. Yes.
Thank you.
You're not as nervous as I was. You could see me shaking as I was painting. I was like a complete nervous wreck. Oh dear. Well, I'll get better at it, the more that you do. But it does. I know it sounds silly, but it's because when you're painting live, if you make any mistakes painting live, it's just kind of embarrassing, if you know what I mean. Because you're kind of,
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's nerve-wracking.
Meep's got to go. Have a nice
I got to check this. I got to turn this so I can see this the right way. But I know it's upside down for you, but it's the right way for me.
Okay,
So,
minus 1 point.
Sorry.
Minus 1 point for turning it the other way.
I know. I probably lose some people in the chat, right?
No. But you were saying on the point schedule.
Good point.
Do I get extra
points?
points? Yeah. So minus 1.
-1.
Okay, I
had
have.
to have the stem closer. I had to get the stem closer to me.
Yeah. Lindsay,
I
why?
just sold a similar bird of paradise flower a few weeks ago. I just sold a similar one in my Etsy shop, one similar to this one, a paradise of flower, flower paradise. What is it? Bird of paradise flower. God.
And the botanical name is Strelitzia. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Diana, do you have your favorite beverage near you?
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
What's that joke that Picker Rick gives you? He says, what is it, vodka? Iced vodka or something?
Yeah, he always jokes with me like that.
I know.
She has a special beverage that helps her so that she's not nervous.
Yes, I have a special beverage.
It has magnesium in it. Yeah, it's a vitamin drink. It has magnesium in it and everything. Magnesium and calcium. Magnesium is very soothing to the nerves.
Yeah.
Yes, I think you need to take a sip.
Do you know what I have? Do you know what I have before I go on stream with Diana? Every time I have a tiny little bit of Jack Daniels in
nice.
In my cup of tea, bit of Jack Daniels, stir it round, and I have a few. And
now it comes out.
Yeah, it's it's no big surprise though, really. I mean,
little secrets behind the scenes.
Yeah, and you know whose idea I got that from the actor Jack Lemmon. Jack Lemmon, because Kevin Spacey, Jack Lemmon founded Kevin Spacey as a talent, and he said, "What do you do when you get nervous?" You know, and Jack Lemmon's advice to him was, Jack Daniels and a coffee, but put it in a flask. So if it's good enough for Jack Lemmon, it's good enough for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people say Jack is my friend.
Yeah, Jack is my friend, yeah. Jack's my very good friend.
Jack has my back.
Very good friend, yes.
Jack has my back.
Friends with benefits,
Jack
you might
has my
say. Friends with benefits. Ian says... Sorry.
No, you're fine.
This is for you, Paul, from Ian. Mr. Jackson says, every cloud has a silver lining, Paul. We are getting free membership football on the BBC. Yay!
Oh, okay.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, but that's soccer. That's not football.
Well, that's true. Well, I don't know. I don't really know enough about it to say, to be honest. No, I like baseball, Paul. I like all the American sports, to be quite honest.
Oh, you do?
I do. I love baseball. Baseball's my favourite. What's my other one? And I quite like watching basketball games as well.
What's your favorite baseball team?
I don't say because I'll probably get booed off.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's one. I'll let you and Lisa know on Facebook. I won't say it because you know. I mean.
Oh, you don't want to say the team?
People get very, you know, kind of touchy.
Oh yeah. That's politics.
Yeah.
Politics, religion, and baseball.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. And money. You can't talk about money.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really
politics. No, I don't know about sports, but what? Politics, religion, and money.
Why money?
Well, I don't know about money. I mean,
a lot of people they don't want to say how much they make and all that.
Oh, I can understand that.
That's not like usually public knowledge for somebody to say, "Oh, this is how much I make."
I think that's.
Or this is how much I spent on this. This is how much I spent on this, and stuff like that. Yeah,
I mean, you don't very often hear millionaires going, "Oh, well, I'm worth millions," unless they're being interviewed for, you know, for press coverage or whatever. But I think it's personal money, isn't it? It's not something that you necessarily would want to do that. You know, oh, by the way, I'm worth, 2.3 million. Madonna.
No, they don't say it. The media finds out how much they make, and they broadcast it on the news, they broadcast it on social media.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Paul, you might be interested to know that one of my Facebook friends was actually a player in baseball, like way back in the past, quite a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, but I don't know whether they're a really popular baseball, or whether they're, because I don't know a lot about them, but I just think it's a bit touchy, isn't it? What you say online, it's I don't understand why people get so het up about everything.
Well, because in sports there's rivals, but
Yeah.
you know what? Whatever. I mean, American football in the Midwest is in that division is Chicago Bears, Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings, and Detroit Lions. So
yeah,
there's a lot. Yeah. So there's a huge rivalry between Chicago and Green Bay, and it's gone on for decades. So yeah, you're either a Green Bay fan or a Chicago Bears fan. You can't be both.
Right. Okay.
But I have friends, I'm not afraid to say it. I'm a proud Chicago Bears fan.
Well, consider I'm a Chicago Bears. I like the Chicago Bears because I've got a friend who used to play in there like quite a long time ago. I think it was when who did Joe DiMaggio play for again? Who was Joe DiMaggio?
The Sox. They play for the Sox, right?
That's
Joe
it.
DiMaggio played for the Sox, right?
Yeah, and I think
I might be wrong. I'm totally not anything into sports at all.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, carry on.
So the point is that I have friends that are Green Bay fans, and we get along. It's fine. We just respect each other's loyalty to the team, and they're both good teams, and they both bring a lot to football because they're the original teams when it first came out, the NFL. So you can be friends, so those people that judge you and I'm like, oh, I'm going to unsubscribe because you're, a fan or whatever, then, they weren't really worth having in the first place because they're judgmental,
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
And we need a lot less judgment in the world,
Yeah.
Too many people are quick to do that.
We need a lot less judgment in the world.
The thing that I found out lately, I wouldn't say found out, but I sort of figured out, people don't like people that are different, and that's what's wrong with the world for the most part.
Yes, well, that's what's going on now with everything going,
And if you listen to the Bobby Darin song, Simple Song of Freedom, if you listen to that song now, that was written for the Vietnam War. But if you play that now with everything that's going on, it's not far, that song resonates even now after all that time that's gone by. Simple Song of Freedom. Yeah.
I have to remember that. You'll have to send me a link to that song.
Yeah, sure. I'll do. It's really simplistic song, but it's really, really good. And Bobby Darin sang it. And that was in, what year was the Vietnam War? I'm just trying to, what year was that? I'll send you the song in Messenger. That'll be easier. Yeah.
Well, how fitting is that to what Diana is painting today?
Yeah.
We need, this bird of What is it? I see. I'm doing the same thing you're doing, Diana.
Paradise. Bird of paradise.
Yes, bird of paradise.
Yeah.
I need a drink. The bird of paradise. It's so lovely. We need more love in the world and less judgment.
Absolutely, yeah. But that's what's wrong with people. They don't like people that are different. That, you know, that's a lot of the trouble, really. If we, you know. Oh, we have Mystic Unicorn in the house.
Hi, Mystic Unicorn.
Ian,
I'm toning down the red. I'm toning down this red. I understand this red is way too much. Is she on her way home?
She just says hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Ian says, sing the song, Gracie. We have not had copyright infringement today, LOL. Oh, I don't know about that, Ian. I don't know about that. I might sing it on Facebook, but I think YouTube are really clamping down on copyright, aren't they? I don't know, are they?
Aren't they what?
Well, aren't
they
big on copyright and, you know, you're not allowed to sing happy birthday.
Especially for music.
I know, yeah.
Well, yeah, but you can send me a link in instant messenger. My God, I don't think the police will come and get you.
I hope not.
No, they won't. Not if you do it in instant messenger. Nope, you're fine there.
Yeah,
See, Diana said so. Yeah, I trust Diana.
There you go. Ian says we need the Coca-Cola song to come back. Yeah.
And Diana is very.
I have a question for...
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Question for the chat. What do you think this stem needs to pop more, or it's just the right contrast against the background?
I say let it pop. Pop some more.
Yeah. Yeah, I go with what Paul said.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit more.
Instead of the whole
I'm loving that, Diana. That is so cool. It looks kind of jungle-ish.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like jungle-ish.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. That's my goal. That's my goal. Have like a
but
jungle-looking
you
background.
see the stem. Yeah, but you want to see the stem. I think popping it out a little bit, just a little bit, Diana.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how it was in my original one. Okay, I'll do it again.
Ian says it's fine.
Oh, and he says it's fine.
He just says that because he wants to just be the opposite of me. That's what he's trying to do.
That was 2 against 1. So he.
You know, Ian and I, we play around a lot with each other. You know, joking around, and you know, we play the opposite game. But this is Diana's painting, so we can't bring our feud into Diana's painting. Okay?
Feud. Oh my goodness.
Everybody, you think I'm painting upside down, but really I'm painting right side up because I have tech issues today that make my image upside down on camera.
I tell you who
right side up.
A lot, Diana. You know Lindsay Wyrick, the Frugal Crafter. If you go,
yes, I know her.
If you go through to some of her earlier art and craft videos, she used to have to paint upside down all the time when she first started because of the camera.
Really? She couldn't be. Really?
See, it's looking better already, Ian. Look at that. That's awesome. See? Pay attention, Ian. You're such an expert.
Like that?
That's perfect. That looks really good. And it looks like if you're in the jungle,
that pops now?
If you're in the jungle.
Yes, that's perfect.
If you're in the jungle, you're going to get a lot of sunshine coming through, so that's perfect. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Masterpiece. Pop. Look at that.
That is so cool.
No. Do you think that pink pops too much? Maybe I should tone it down. That pink.
I think it's fine. What do you think, Mr. Paul?
You know what? It's like creating a shadow. I would leave it.
Yeah. I don't
I
think.
know what Ian's going to say. He's going to say tone it down. Tone it. I know Ian would say tone it down.
Well, I'm just sat here minding my own business. I say that on every stream.
What is? Do you have a reference, Diana?
Good question.
Oh, I did, but I'm not looking at it. I'm doing this from memory from my reference.
Okay. Do you? So you don't have it handy to show
let
us?
Me go get my let me go get my reference. Let me go get my reference. It's downstairs. Let me go get it.
Oh boy, I started
Hold on,
some.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let me go get my reference. It's downstairs.
All right. All right. Well, then I'll replace it with music. Da 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 da.
Is it anybody's birthday? That sounds like you've got bad indigestion there, Paul.
There was a comedy movie. One actor did that. He was pretending he was in an elevator, and yeah. I can't remember the name of the movie though. Wow, that went downstairs that fast? What, you got a jetpack on your back?
Yeah, she's quick, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh. You're small, but
Wonder Woman. I think Diana is Wonder Woman.
I'm painting this from a book. I'm painting this from a book. This has the reference I have.
Oh, an art book. Cool.
Yeah, see, so it is darker at the bottom. Yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah.
I nailed it?
Yeah.
At the top, though, is not so pink. The top's not so pink, though, right?
I think you got the book upside down.
Everything's upside down.
Oh, God, here we go. I forgot.
All right.
Let me see. Ian says it looks like a banana on a wall. LOL.
Oh, you know what? He's just a troublemaker.
Troublemaker.
He's a troublemaker.
Diana, send him to the principal's office. He's being bad.
Can I be the principal? Because I need to practice on my discipline skills.
Yes.
Gracie, be the principal.
You have to stand in the corner now, Mr. Jackson. Yes.
Okay, so your question, Diana, was you're worried about the top petal being too pink?
I think that was
Yeah.
Yes.
But it doesn't have to match this. It does not have to match that, like on its own. Like, what do you think about that on its own? Because I don't have to match what the book says, what the book has.
No, it's fine. I was just asking a question of what you were trying to come across.
Yeah. I love art books.
Yeah, now I look at it, I don't think so either. I'm looking at it through what you guys see, and I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, so that's different.
Oh, here we go. Jackson. He says it needs a bit of blue in the bottom of it.
A blue? Okay, I can add some blue.
Is that for like contrast, Mr. Jackson? Is that what you would say that's for, maybe? Contrast? I think it's fantastic. I love it. What do you think, Paul?
Thank you.
I think it's beautiful.
Me too.
Thank you. Some blue. Okay, I already have blue out on my palette. I didn't need to open this. You can really go through these colors. Look at this. All this can be reactivated, and look at how slow I could go through colors. I can use this up really slowly.
Okay.
You mean longer?
Even though they're such small bottles, you see how small bottles they are. But well, of course, I'm working on small paper, but 8.5 by 11 inches. And this probably will go in my Etsy shop. Anybody interested? It will go in my Etsy shop.
Oh, very nice.
What did you say you were painting on, Diana? What kind of paper?
It's resin coated paper. Technically, it's resin coated paper.
Ah.
I added some blue. Isn't Ian about that? How about that? I think that added something. I think that you guys don't think that. I think that added something. Thank you, Ian. I think that added something.
Yeah.
Even if the other people don't see it, I did.
Ian says it needs a bit of. Oh no, I've read that one. Color temperature balance. Oh, okay.
I added some blue. Is that better?
Yeah.
Ian, is that better? I added some blue there.
Yeah. Thank
you.
You
Said good enough. Yeah. Thanks,
okay.
Ian.
Yep.
Okay. Educate me or anybody that's not knows everything. What does color temperature balance mean?
I don't know, Ian. I'm not. You should get the explanation from Ian straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, how about it?
Ooh, you guys. You guys are you're breaking up.
Ian says it gives it depth.
Hold on, I gotta plug this in. Before I lose you guys. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
We're here.
Oh my God, I forgot to plug in my phone. And right then and there, I almost lost you guys.
It's, you know what it sounded like, Diana? It sounded like you were getting electrocuted.
That's what I was thinking. Oh my God, what's going on?
Oh my God, I forgot to plug in the phone. Now it's perfect. I forgot to plug in my phone for power.
Oh, it's better now. It's better now.
Yes, it's perfect now. I just plugged in my phone.
Yeah.
I should have done that
on our end, it sounded like a transformer was frying up.
I was worried for a minute then, Diana.
I know, it's horrible.
Ian answers Mr. Paul's question, and he says it's the mix of warm and cool colours, Paul. Okay.
It's a mixture of what?
I think he said warm and cool colours.
Oh, okay.
So now I'll put this right on white. Now you can see it straight on white. What do you think?
Nice.
I need to add something?
I don't think so. Oh, I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. That is so amazing, Diana. I really like that.
Thank you.
We have 9 wonderful people watching. Thank you, guys. Madonna says, Diana, blues and purple are cool colours, and red, orange, and yellow are warm colours. Thank you, Madonna.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
I think she might have been saying it for me, I think. Yeah, that's good to know.
Tell me who's still here. Madonna and Ian are still here. Tell me who's still here.
Oh, okay. We have Madonna, Ian, good old Nightbot's here as always. Gazwina, Mystic, Madonna, and Meeps Music, but they went. And I don't think I think Grayscale might be lurking, maybe.
Oh, he might be lurking.
Else, I think Elsa's gone. I think she left. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Oh, and
we got the regulars. We got the regulars in here. The
yeah,
regulars.
Yeah, and Nature's still here. Nature's Simplistic Beauty Motivation.
Oh, Nature's still here. Awesome, Nature's still here. Oh, who else did you say? Sorry. After Nature, who else did you say?
And Mystic says it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Mystic.
Madonna says it's beautiful, Diana. I wouldn't change it.
Oh, thank you, Madonna.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, that's. And Ian says I should tape it to the wall with duct tape. Is that it? Ian says I probably should tape it to the wall with a banana to the wall. A banana with my painting, duct tape it to the wall.
I never did get that whole duct tape the banana thing. I was just like, what?
You saw I have 2 reaction videos on that one. And my first reaction video got the most views that I've gotten over this past 6 months on any video that I've had. I got 650 views because I caught the trend right when it happened. It was a trending topic, and when you can catch a trending topic, right when the morning news announced it, I made a video that very day. The day that they announced it on the morning news, that day I made my reaction video. So I was able to catch the trend, and when you can catch a breaking trend, and Nature knows this because she did a video on this, and I told her about this. When you can catch a trend, then your views will go way up.
Yeah.
Which did. I got 680 views or whatever.
Yeah.
Much higher than my usual.
Yeah. It's we have 14 likes, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And there's 8 wonderful people.
Okay. It's the time for the 10 finger puppet on Happy Dance for getting 2 super chats today.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
10 finger puppets?
Yeah. It's
How about 5?
Yeah, that'll be fine. I wouldn't worry.
I can't even operate the camera with 10 on my fingers.
Oh. Yeah.
Hold on.
It's okay, you're fine.
Let's take this out with music.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna put our party music on.
Yep.
And get ready for a finger puppet dance. 10 finger puppet dance for 2 super chats today.
Diana, Ian says, don't do it without Paul. He will get upset. LOL.
Okay, I'll wait for Paul.
Now it's a party.
I've never done this before. This is a first. I've never done a 10 finger puppet dance. This is a new one. It's new. This has never been done before.
Yeah.
Never been done.
And it's only on Artfully with Yours, Diana's channel. Yeah.
Okay, tell me when Ian's back. I mean, not Ian. Tell me when Paul's back, because I'm ready.
I will keep a lookout backstage.
All right, I can do it. I can still do it while he's not here. I can start.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. Grayscale says it's lovely. Ooh,
this is my super chat. Finger puppet happy dance for 2 super chats today.
Yay! Monster invasion. Oh.
Well, maybe I should move my painting.
Oh. I do like that polar bear. The polar bear is really cute, Diana. Ian says, tell us who is in the dance, Diana.
Who what? Tell us what?
Who are the finger puppets? Which ones have you got? We got a polar bear.
I don't know.
Is
monsters.
that
These are alien monsters. All here, these are alien monsters.
Alien monsters.
Here's one alien monster with four innocent animals.
Oh, they're cute. I like the little hippo. He's cute.
But anyway, Paul can watch the replay.
Yeah.
He's not back soon.
Yeah. Oh. They're good little dancers, aren't they?
The next song starts out really quiet. You can't hear it. They're still dancing though.
Yeah. Somebody had their porridge for breakfast this morning, didn't they?
This one speeds up in just a minute. It starts out slow. Then it's going to speed up.
Gazwina says
this is because I cannot put the.
Sorry, carry on.
Oh no! They'll start falling off. It'll be crazy. Everybody gets seasick. What did Gazwina say?
Gazwina says you made a great painting, Diana. I love it.
Oh, thank you, Gazwina.
Oh, they're so cute.
Well, Paul's gone for long.
I know, yeah. He's missing it. He's missing out on the finger puppets. Oh, they're good little dancers. Oh dear.
Yeah, they're good little dancers.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know if he's coming back, so I guess we're taking this out. We're taking this out with the finger puppet happy dance for 2 super chats today, and for everybody. Thank you for everybody, all those people. Thank you for being here.
Thank you,
Next
guys.
Wednesday will be Gracie painting. We're alternating Wednesdays. She'll be painting, and I will be reading the chat as I have been for the past couple months, and then we're just alternating. We're alternating Wednesdays where she paints, then the next Wednesday I paint, then the next Wednesday she paints.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Diana. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you to the wonderful 10 people in the room watching. Appreciate that too. And thank you for the
10 watching.
And thank you for the
awesome. Okay, we're gonna take this out.
Bye, guys. Thank you, Diana.
Okay, thank you, Gracie. Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.